Well, good afternoon. It is 4:30 on a Friday afternoon. It is hot and sweaty here in the jungle. We're out here at the Shawi Discipleship Center in Munichis, and it is feeding time for the fish. So I'm walking over to the fish pond with Miguel, who we've hired to guard the fish pond. He lives out there. He feeds them every morning for breakfast and every evening their supper. He weighs out all their food and feeds it to them, and keeps a watch over them at night so nobody comes and grabs the fish. He's out here getting ready to feed right now the supper, and we're going over there to see what they're looking like, how they're doing. We have stocked our fish pond out here with 4,000 fingerlings of a type of fish called pacutana, and we give them a balanced diet of fish food, weighing depending on their weight. So we weigh them every 15 days, and then we give them food appropriately depending on how much they weigh. So but they are growing well. We bought the fingerlings in early December, and they're already getting to be pretty good size out here. So excited about what's going on. The goal is this would just be another element of what we're doing out here to make this place a little more self-sustaining, produce a little bit of income, take advantage of the fish pond we already have here in place. And so one of the things we did, we had to do a couple of things to get ready. One of them is we had to build a little guard shack out here for Miguel to live in, so he can live and keep an eye out over the pond. He's got a bright flashlight and a shotgun, because the biggest problem we have with growing fish is theft. So him living out here overlooking the pond, we actually have a main trail that goes right through our property that goes to other people's property. They walk every night, every morning. The neighbors, they don't have road access to their own property. So their only access is on the trail, and they have to walk right by the pond. If you can see behind me, here is Miguel's house, where he's living. He's down there calling the fish right now. The trail that passes by the neighbor's property is right through there, so we have to get down there. Yeah, so they walk right past the fish pond on their way to their fields every morning and on their way home every evening. So it's really tempting to grab a couple of fish, especially since we feed them. And you probably hear Miguel clapping his hands. He's calling them. That's how they know it's supper time, is he claps his hands, and he goes out and he throws the fish food out there for them to eat. And so if a neighbor wants to catch a fish or two, all he's got to do is come over and clap his hands. They're going to come swimming up to him and fishing pole or net, and you got a couple of fish, handful of fish. So yeah, between Miguel, shotgun, a couple of big German shepherds we got roaming out here, the neighbors are kind of scared of what we got, which is good. Here we are at the fish pond. There we go, there's Miguel feeding them. ¿Cuántos kilos ha dado?
7 kilos 450.
7 kilos 450. 7.5 kilos of fish food gone. Toki, just det.
Al toque.
Jag bara,